Oh, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Legit. Hey man, we got the Suns going versus the Warriors, and the play in the winner advances to get swept by OKC. Let's see what happens.
These two teams met 4 times during the regular season. Warriors won 3 of those meetings, but this is the meeting that matters most.
Let's get it.
Underway. Green to the rack, lays it
I
up,
guess
to get the score.
Draymond getting the first buck.
Left it short.
Gabor Goodwin. They starting Goodwin? Wait, Booker, Goodwin, Oso? Who's the... Wait, what? Who did they take out? I don't feel like Goodwin usually starts for these dudes, man. Maybe was it Royce O'Neal or Grayson Allen? Or fucking, I don't even know. But damn, Goodwin starting now.
Retreats to the three-point line, fires
and Oso is starting over Mark Williams. Colin Gillespie, maybe? Where the hell Mark Williams at, man? D. Brooks, what you got, boy? Trey Ball? Bajemski, what the hell are you doing, man? Good pass. Hey, that was a foul. That was a fucking foul. Nice pass, dumbass Porzingis. JG wide open for the tray. Porzinga. Good shot, boy. Come on, Curry. Risky pass, but he got it. Get laid, Pods.
Yeah, good aggressive drive there by Pods. Just no change of pace and getting all the
no
way
call. Y'all got to give Curry that call, man.
Yeah, that edge has to work for them and not against them.
Now look, he's out of the play because he got... Ah, that's a damn foul. Y'all got to give him that call. Come on, bro. He's 40. Jalen Green open again. D-Book. Gillespie. Book drive. Bro, has Booker ever had a contact dunk before? I don't think I ever seen that. Royce. Damn. Wait, who just pushed this guy? Oh, nah. Oh, no, he fell. He fell. Damn, that's crazy. They playing Maluach and Oso Iguodala before Mark Williams, bro. I see why the Hornets got rid of Mark, bro. That dude's just soft, man. What the hell is going on with him? Gillespie trying to size up Santos mid-range. Good shot. Gary Payton Jr. to Pajemski. Curry. Good board, GP. Draymond. Hey! Oso with the fucking drop step? I ain't know he had footwork like that. Santos. Damn, JG. What you got, Horford? Spin move. Okay, Horford. Good hands. Good hands from Haywood. Good pass. They doubling the shit out of Book. Haywood Highsmith out to JG. Good shot, Potts. Intercepted. Curry. Go, Curry. Go, Curry. Go, Curry. Curry for the 3. Woo! Royce O'Neal just wide ass open. He missed? Why is Potts stealing Curry's rebounds, man? Curry up to Santos. Got it. Curry. To Dre. The cutter. That's a foul, man. Come on, Horford. Look at Paz, though. Y'all be hating on Paz, man. You a winning player, bro. You do shit like that. JG. Oh, my gosh. Damn, Devin Booker just went rumbling and tumbling. What the fuck was that? Pause, you good? Damn. Also, good one on the boards. Porzinga. Good shot.
I'm glad that he didn't go out of the game. At least Warrior fans are.
Two-possession game.
Damn, Porzingis, you getting bodied like that by JG? Risky pass. No call. D Brooks pump fake. D Brooks pull up midi. Got it. D Brooks. JG wide open again. He didn't pass that. I see why. JG. Another tray. Oh! What was he feeling like tonight, man? Well, Horford with the post moves. Okay, old man. Curry. Melton. Good shot. Good shot, Melton. Down by 9. Royce O'Neal wide open. Royce O'Neal broke today, man. Melton. Melton with the speeds. Melton might go all the way. Oh, no goaltend? Oh, they caught it. I bet a lot of y'all that's watching didn't even know Melton used to play for the Suns, man. Y'all are new gen fans, man. I'm not even a fan of either of these teams. JG. Oh, my God. Holy shit, man. The bucket, Melton. G Santos. JG. JG. Colin Gillespie back out to JG. JG. Oh, he hooping tonight. I got to give it to him, man. Well, he was hooping in that last game, too, where they played the Blazers. His game is just, it just looks smooth. They leaving him wide the hell open, too. Curry. Curry. Uh-oh, Curry got hit on the back door. Kick it out. Good one in the corner. No, man. Oh, no. Melton's wide the hell open. Melton for the 3. Got the lucky roll. Melton kick out. Santos to Curry. Wide open. Curry. JG just getting to the paint too easily, man. What's going on with this damn Warriors defense? JG pump fake. JG sidestep. Why are you jumping at him, bro? Y'all call Draymond the best defender. He over here jumping like a bunny. Look at him getting blown right by. Al Horford, knock it down, bro. Good shot. Book, midi. Smooth. Booker and JG smooth with it, man. Good one in the corner. Woo! Hey, man, I love seeing this, man. I'm not a fan of these teams. They're both going to lose to OKC. They're both going to lose to OKC. But I just love seeing Draymond lose, man. It's one of the greatest things. He's one of the dirtiest, sorriest players that get gassed up. And he's really garbage for real. So I'm very excited. Hopefully. My damn dryer just went off, man. I was doing some laundry. But hopefully they continue this. Don't choke, Suns. But you got Draymond. Come on, Dylan Brooks. Bully him. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul. Brooks in the corner. Pump fake. Brooks kick. Royce O'Neal for the dagger. Curry in the corner. Ah. Draymond. Bounce pass. Good shot. JG. They sending the blitz at him. He kicks it out to Brooks. Brooks to Royce O'Neal. Go home. Go home. It's over. It's over. You just got daggered by Royce O'Neal, man. Intercepted by Goodwin. Ah, what type of dunk package is that? Pajemski the other end. Good shot. Goodwin daggers. Good nights. Brooks, shoot it. Brooks, yes, I like to know unready. Brooks. Brooks. Did it count?
Warriors gonna come up short.
Did it count? Why the hell they?
Grady by the SUNS. 2 games at home.
What the hell? Whoa.
Tough finish. The great response created by the SUNS.
What are you doing, Dre? This is not WWE WrestleMania, bitch.
Games at home. Tough finish in the first one.
Warriors going to come up short, and they're going to look at this for a hostile.
Here go this fucking you gotta watch this guy when he starts losing, bro. He's a weird type of guy, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude's a menace. You gotta watch out for guys like this. He knows his season's over. He's gonna try to end somebody else's, bro. Fuck this bitch. Him and Gogo Batadze are two of the worst niggas in the NBA. They're just fucking weirdos, bro.
Again, final year of the contract of
Dapping each other, tapping them up like, hey, this is over, man. Y'all can go ahead and retire. Your seasons just got ended by Jalen Green. Hey, man. Draymond hopefully is out of the league. And Curry, go team up with somebody that can get you a last shot at a ring, man. You know what I'm saying? Go team up with Bron or something. Fuck it.
Steve Kerr and sharing a moment with his veterans.
With his veterans? All right, man. My dryer can stop going off now, man. Okay. I'm going to go get it. Can I do the stats? Thank you. All right, man. Draymond Green, you have 5. Only 5 points? 5 points, 2 boards, 6 assists, 5 goddamn turnovers, man. Doodoo ass juice. Guy Santos with only 9, 6, and 4. Porzingis with 11, 1, and 0. Steph Curry has 17. He shot 4 for 16 and 3 for 10. And y'all was calling this dude the greatest point guard ever after that playing game versus the Clippers, man. He's not even better than Kyrie. Like, he's not better than Kyrie, bro. He's not better than Kyrie. 4 for 16, 3 for 10. Booty ass juice performance from Curry tonight with 4 turnovers. Podziemski outscored this guy, bro. 23 and 10. Double-double with 4 turnovers for Podziemski. Al Horford off the bench with 9. Mr. Bassey, you had 0. Gary Payton with 4. DeAnthony Melton with 16. And, yeah, man, the Warriors take that fat, juicy L. Dylan Brooks with 13. And 4. Oso Iguodaro, you had 10, 6, and 1. D-Book with 26 and 8. Okay, Book got to the line. Jordan Goodwin, 19. Who did they start that they usually don't? Who did they start that they usually don't start, bro? Because I've never seen Jordan Goodwin in the starting lineup. He has 6 steals, bro. He needs to be a starter here on 4th, bro. That dude is elite. 6 steals? Hey, he probably whoever he was guarding, probably Curry. Goodwin's a great defender, man. I don't know why the Lakers got rid of him. He's a good-ass defender. He was on the Wizards, too, I remember. And I think he was on the Grizzlies, too, for a bit. Goodwin is a great fucking player, bro. He's a hustler. 19 points, 9 boards, 2 assists, 6 fucking steals, and 4 offensive rebounds, 9 defensive rebounds. Put him on Shea, first round, or J-Dub. Put him on Shea. I mean, I don't know if they're going to win, but he's going to put up a good fight. I love Goodwin, bro. He's a great hustle player, man. And then Jalen Green, boy, put 36 on them boys' heads. Very efficient game. 8 threes, 14 for 20 from the field, 6 boards, 4 assists. Shout out JG, man. 3 blocks and 2 steals as well with 2 turnovers. JG got his revenge because he got eliminated by the Warriors last year, I think, man. So, hey, shout out to him. Royce O'Neal off the bench with 11, knocked down 3 trays. Haywood Highsmith with 0. Ryan Dunn with 0. Maluach with 0. And Gillespie with 2, 2, and 2. And that's going to wrap this one up right here, man. Glad to see Draymond go home, man. I'm so glad to see Draymond go home, and I'm happy to see Curry go. Curry's a great player. I respect him, but I'm happy to see him go home, bro. They took a lot of rings from Bron. Teamed up with KD. You know what I'm saying? They took some rings from Bron, so I'm happy to see their season get ended by Jalen fucking Green, man. It's great to see. Devin Booker and Draymond Green got ejected by Scott Foster. For why? What did they do, bro? I think I seen Draymond punch Devin Booker in his stomach because he's a sore loser. But let me see what D-Book got ejected for. What the hell did he do? Look at this guy, bro. Yep, the dynasty's over. Go home, man. You light my fire. Oh, washed ass niggas, man. They had a great run, man, but it's finally over. Why are you talking? Shut up. Talk your shit, Book. You deserved it, bro. Fuck Draymond. I'm glad you ended Draymond's career, man.
Having a heated discussion.
Draymond love the yap, bro. We got carried his whole career. The kid's a bum. Your season's over, bro. Shut up, donkey.
And there's the technical foul that we both knew Draymond had available to him. He's not going to let that one go.
Approaching a minute to go. And a double ejection. Scott Foster sending both Devin Booker and Draymond Green to the showers.
What did Devin do? What did Devin do? Scott Foster always got to make it about him. Look at Draymond. Want to be a damn... Draymond treat this shit like it's the WWE, bro. Like, look at him. He want to be an entertainer so bad, bro. Nobody listening to your fucking podcast, bitch. Shut the hell up. Your season is over. Your career is over, bum. Without Curry, you would be out the league in 2 years, bro. Curry spoon-fed your whole career. Bum, bye. All right, man. I'm glad his season's over, man, for real. Let me see what let me see Chaz. Let me see the post-game interviews. What everybody got to say. And then that's going to wrap this one up. I'm glad your career is over, Draymond. If Curry leaves, your career is over. You are useless. Oh, they only got... Damn. Let me see post-game. Let me see Devin Booker post-game. I want to hear what he got to say about Draymond. Devin Booker post-game. Let's see. Post-game vibes from the tunnel. Them boys was hype, wasn't it? Let me see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, JG. Yes, sir. I'm not even a Suns fan, but I love seeing these guys eliminate these bum-ass Warriors, man. I'm rooting for them like they my team, man. I love it. Go home, Dre Bum. Go home, 8-Mon. Let's go, man. This is great. This is just great, man. This is amazing. Can I get a Devin Booker post game? Can I get a Devin Booker post game, please? They got Goodwin. They got JG, but no D Bookskis. No D Bookskis. No D Books. That's tougher's balls. All right, what Draymond got to say? And I got to hear what Curry got to say. Hopefully he say, I'm leaving this organization, or we're trading Draymond away so we can get a better player on our team. I don't know why it says I've watched it. I have not watched this at all. Steve Kerr. No Curry? I'm here with Dray. I'm not watching this full 16 fucking minutes, bro. Draymond, you better sum this shit up, bro.
Draymond.
You better sum this shit
when
up,
you
bitch.
and Steph came out, the two of you and Steve sort of embraced, not asking you what you said, but just what was the emotion like in that moment?
Just appreciating this year, all years that we've been together. Maybe last time. So
I hope
just a
it
short
is.
moment was good.
Bye-bye, bum. Get the fuck out my league, bitch.
Couldn't. Oh man, that beer got me.
You gonna tear up? You crybaby ass bum?
No. I think one of the biggest blessings
has been to get carried by Curry your whole career and be useless on the court. All you do is set illegal screens and flagrant foul people, and you get away with it, man. Salute.
My career is gone as being able to be in one place. I had the same coach for 12 years. Obviously, Coach Jackson for 2. I'm not really someone who likes things to change.
I hope it does. I hope you get traded.
Like pretty vanilla status quo.
I hope you retire.
Keep things the same. And so to have the situation that I've had has been incredible for me because I just don't deal with change well. I don't love it. So I don't want to think about that. I hope that's not the case.
I hope it is.
But we'll see what happens.
I hope it does.
It's pretty clear. It's definitely up in the air. As far as
Send this nigga to the pits of hell. Where's the worst team he could go to? Like the worst place to live and the worst team to go to. I don't know, man. I don't know. The Nets. New York is nice to live in, but send this nigga to the Nets or something. Go get MPJ.
Going to talk with Joe and Mike maybe after a week or so. Are you worried that this is it for Steve coaching guys?
Yeah. I think it'd be pretty crazy not to think that's a possibility. What I will say is I think, most coaches don't coach on the last year of a contract. I think Steve coaching on the last year of a contract is also just his comfort level and who he is and what he is.
What do you mean don't coach on the last year of a contract? What, you want him to quit or you want him to not coach? Nigga, he's on a contract.
Offer. So
if I'm at a job and I'm on a payroll, I'm going to, bro, fuck you, Draymond.
I don't make much out of oh man, he didn't sign an extension but yeah, the possibility is there that he doesn't resign. Yeah, I don't even remember what your question was, but.
Shut up. Just end the interview already, man.
Steve said that even though there were so many injuries and setbacks and losses this year, he still enjoyed coaching the team. He still enjoyed the process. For you, how would you sum up this year for you as an individual?
Trash.
As an individual, it's been crazy. Just so many guys going in and out of the lineup. Just unfortunate stuff, right? Like Moses things was just unfortunate. Jimmy get hit it. It's just unfortunate stuff. But overall, I think it's been,
start to rebuild.
In the NBA. I can't complain too much.
How many years?
Another year in the NBA.
Another year. I thought he said. I don't know. How long has Draymond been in the league?
It's not the worst. There's people dealing with so much worse. We get to walk in that building every day. dribble the basketball, make a great living. My kids are growing like crazy. They're doing great. Got a new little one. He's great. So excuse me. Stuff ain't really as bad as it seems. It's never as bad as it seems. It's never as good as it seems. But at the end of the day, I'm healthy, and so I'm grateful. The Warriors organization is still the best organization in the world, and I've been blessed to play there for 14 years. Work with incredible people every day. So overall, I would say individually, it's been a good year for me. I've gotten a chance to work with some of the best people in the world at what they do for another year. Obviously, didn't go the way we wanted it to go. It didn't go the way we, would have foreseen it going. But that comes with the territory. That's just a part of it. So you got to take the good with the bad. Congratulations to the Phoenix Suns. I actually wanted to be out there to shake their hand and tell them congratulations. But
no, you didn't.
Shut
up, crybaby.
To all our staff. I think for me personally, I hate losing, obviously, but the more you win, the more you take care of the people that take care of you in these buildings. And so that's why it's just been so important to win, because if you're winning, there's no conversation about Coach Kerr.
You holding on to them chips. Holding on to them chips forever, bro. You ain't done shit since, bro. You have no impact on the game whatsoever, bro. You're just a fucking flagrant fouler and a shit talker.
There's no conversation about what it looks like next. When you win it, you know what it looks like next. And so it's been an honor to win at such a high level, because there's just not a ton of turnover in our building. And the more you win, the more you take care of the coaching staff, the video staff, the training staff, the PR staff, the community relations staff. When you're winning, you're not looking for change. You're looking for consistency and how to keep it going. And so I think if there's anything that bothers me from this season, it's just that we haven't won at a high enough level to take care of the people who take care of us on a daily. And so you leave them kind of in a situation like, man, I don't know what it looks like for me next. For us, we go on, we play basketball. Maybe you're here, maybe you're there next year. But
no, I don't know why you think you're still a professional basketball player. You're not.
For everybody who works with us, I don't think anyone ever takes that into consideration.
Your ass.
That's the thing that, when it all looks
You're
bad,
not going to be in the league next year, Draymond. Retire.
Y'all don't get us to go because you take care of so many people when you're doing this. And so I'd say it's been overall, that part sucks. That we didn't quite lock in the people that helps us on a daily basis. And I'm forever grateful for those people. Some of those people I've worked with for 14 years. Some of them 12, some of them 10. And like the best feeling in the world, man, is like being able to take care of them. The best feeling in the world is getting a playoff bonus and slicing a piece of that to give to them. Man, you win a championship. Some of the playoff bonuses we slice to give out. It's life-changing money for people. And so not being able to do that, I think is what bothers me more than anything. Like, I've won 4 championships. If I would never win another one, I won 4 more than most, or 3 more than a lot of people, 2 more than a bunch of people, 1 more than most people. Like, and so, but just being able to take care of the people that help us, I think is the part of this year.
All right, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not retiring from basketball, though.
Damn it.
I still love to play.
No, I wanted you to get out of my league, man. Why did my shit just freeze?
But this league we're in it's an interesting one, and it's one that you don't really control everything. So for me, I hope I've done enough to still be here.
I hope you haven't.
At the end of the day, if I ain't done enough, I don't want to be here. I don't, like I've told y'all before, I don't ever want like, we're just gonna keep him around because what he's done before. Like, what can I still do? And by the way, that's not just playing, right? Like, that's leadership. That's helping bring the young guys along. That's helping move the organization forward. Like, so, hopefully I've done enough.
You haven't. You're a bum.
Not. We'll see what it looks like. It's been a hell of a run. So I hope I've got high enough in the meter of doing things. If not, then we'll see what happens next. But if the question is where I want to be, I think it's pretty obvious, guys. Like, where the hell I'm going. If they want me here, I'll be right here.
Fuck you, Draymond.
I think we've been hit with more injuries this season than anything I've ever seen. And, it's not quite the ending you want, but it happens. And, we whooped on a lot of people for a long time. Once you get whooped on, you can't put your head down. You got to take the punches and move forward, So, we take pride in not being front runners. Like I said, congratulations to Phoenix. They moving on to the playoffs. They deserve it. To every other team that kicked our ass this year, they deserved it. Got to take the good with the bad, man. Like, we put the best foot we had, we put forward. And at the end of the day, as long as we do that, you got to live with it. But, I never be a guy who's like, oh, man, now it's hard. Nah, bro. Like, when we was beating everybody, I sat up here with a smile. When they beat us, I'm going to sit up here with a smile. It happens. Hopefully in a position where we can go back to the drawing board this summer and figure it out and come back.
No, you won't be there. If they go to the drawing board, you won't be here, bum.
Up on some people. That's the goal. That would be the plan. But, regardless.
What did you drop? You dropped a whopping like 4 points, bro, with 6 turnovers? You won't be here.
A lot of teams got us this year. Kudos to them. At the end of the day, every night we put NBA players out there. Some nights we won, some nights we lost. Injuries are a part of the game. So as much as they suck, it's a part of it, And you got to, like I said, you got to take the good with the bad. So, we weren't good enough this year, regardless of what the situation was and why. We got to go back to the drawing board and see what we can do.
Draymond, when you guys got Jimmy last year, we all kind of figured you get three cracks at this. Do you feel like you're going to get one real shot with this group, even looking ahead to the injuries next year?
No, Draymond will be going. No.
Obviously, Jimmy getting hurt, Moses get hurt, changed a lot of things. So we'll see, what happens. But if we don't get another crack at it, it's been great. Hopefully we do.
Steve talked about the difficult situation that came in, coaching games back to the playoffs, and what can you say about this team and the matchups you've had against this year? Obviously, there's wins compared to last year. What can you say is the biggest difference you notice about this team and compared to the past few years?
Well, let's not put this all on Kevin. Like, Kevin's not great, because Kevin is great, and there will be no Kevin slander on my watch. Because Kevin's team wasn't fighting to get in. Kevin's doing just fine, and they're doing just fine. I think when you look at the situation, I think it benefited both teams for Kevin to leave here. I think it benefited Houston. I think it benefited the Suns. And speaking of Jordan, number one, for Matt Ishbia to go find the right guy, Matt Ishbia and Brian Gregory to find their guy, their type of guy. Obviously, I'm a little jaded because they're my Spartans. And so, but to go find their guy in a situation where it's like, they're about to rebuild. They're getting rid of Kevin. They're getting rid of, Brad Bill's gone. They're going into a rebuild. Give Devin Booker credit. Devin Booker, everybody's like, he's chasing money and he's just going to stay there and die. And why is he standing there and not requesting a trade? And he put his head down and led a group. Dylan Brooks, give him credit. He came in, any team he goes to, there's a certain mentality that team going to play with. You saw it all year. I think they're not in the play-in if Dylan Brooks doesn't get hurt, if Book doesn't get hurt in this time. Jalen Green, 60 games this year? I don't think they're in the play-in if those guys don't miss as many games as they miss. So
Facts.
Give them credit, man. Like, Jordan Knott formulating a staff that has put the work in to maximize the talent that they have in this group. And like I said, those three guys, man, Jalen changed that team since coming back. He's adding a third scorer like that. It's incredible. And like I said, booking Dylan Brooks the whole year, just been going. I saw somewhere Dylan Brooks said, I saw people saying we're going to rebuild. F that. We ain't going to rebuild. So you got to give those guys credit. Every day they've shown up. They've done the job. Despite the injuries, they continue to do it, and they're moving on. So give those guys a lot of credit, man. Regardless of what happens in the first round of this playoffs for them, I think it's a very successful season because they took some lemons, and they made lemonade out of it. And you got to give those guys a lot of credit. Booking Dylan Brooks in particular, how they've led this group. I think this whole group has taken on Dylan Brooks' mentality, and that's what a guy like that does. So give them a lot of credit, man. They've done an incredible job.
You were just saying the dynasty doesn't start after you, it starts with you. Now you're gassing him. You were just saying when he was on Memphis, the dynasty starts after him. Now you want to give him some credit. Fuck you, Draymond, bitch.
So, we all have to kind of assess where we're at, and I'm sure decisions either way will be made, but just the idea of just looking at how we try to make something out of this year is the focus for me, and we'll get to the rest of what the future looks like. But we had a lot of good moments in the locker room, just appreciating the fight and the battle that we had and the ability to try to extend our season. Didn't go the way we wanted to. We'll get to the other stuff later. I want Coach to be happy. I want him to be excited about the job. I want him to believe, he's the right guy for the job. I want him to, have an opportunity to, again, enjoy what he does. So whatever that means for him, everybody's plan is their own, and I'm not going to try to tell anybody what to do. He knows how I feel about him. That shouldn't need to be said, but, however it goes, you're excited about, or actually you're thankful for what we've been able to accomplish over this run. Thankful for an opportunity, hopefully, to put it together, do something again next year. And again, I just want Coach to be able to look at the situation as a whole and feel like he's the right guy.
We asked you about that last one, you, Draymond, and him on the sideline, and he said this could be the last time. Did that hit you then? Like the last time you three were together in a competitive moment?
Nah, Steve Kerr and Steph Curry will still be there. 8-Man will be gone.
To be honest, we always have. We've lost games. You've ended your season in a lot of different ways, and you've had those moments on the sideline where you go up and down and thank everybody for what they poured into the year. But for it to start with that conversation in that moment, it was definitely weird because we spent the last, all season, but really the last 2 weeks trying to hone in on just a moment right now that we had to extend our season, and then all of a sudden you look up and time's run out. And I do appreciate the fact that he took that moment because regardless, we're human beings and we have to be able to acknowledge each other in that moment. But I don't know if that's a signal of anything. It's just we wanted to appreciate what we've all poured into this journey.
Even what you guys have to accomplish, how are you going to remember the season being on the ups and downs?
It was a roller coaster ride, to say the least. The way we came in with the locker room that we had our sights set on realistically trying to chase home court advantage, knowing where we were last year after the trade deadline with Jimmy, and then he goes down, Mo goes down, I missed 20 whatever games, and you see just momentum slipping away, but there was still this underlying belief that when it comes to the Warriors, you're always talking about championships. That's what we've established as a goal. But when we had to reshape that, it's like, okay, can we just make something out of this year to get a playoff experience and playoff berth, and that felt like the right goal, and why I forced my way to try to get back, and for us to have that moment we did in LA. The highs of that and the lows of tonight. It's just what basketball is, what sports is about. You never know what's going to happen, but you give it everything you have. And for us to have had these last 3-4 days, the whole play-in situation, I'm proud of the way we finished it because it could have been very sleepy. Not come back and we get blown out in the first game, and everybody kind of just goes into the summer with no real direction. It was a fun ride these last 4 days.
How would you categorize the state of the knee issue you're dealing with, and do you think do you need to be done this summer?
It's mostly rest. I mean, there are some things I can do to prepare myself for next year, which I'll stay on top of. And they say a lot of golf helps my knee. I heard that was part of the research I did. It was pretty incredible. So hopefully can do that. And then come back next year. And I think big picture, I don't think there's anything. You have to be mindful of what it showed, how it showed itself this year, knowing there was a clear how I prepared pre-injury and post-injury. So the things I've been doing recently, I'll continue to do when it comes to rehab and maintenance and all that. But it is kind of touch and go, just knowing hopefully rest will get me right, going to training camp feeling good. and be able to manage it early in the year and kind of see where I'm at. That's kind of the idea. But I don't feel like there's going to be any real long-term symptoms or anything. Multiple, for sure. That's more than one. Yes, that's perfect.
More than one what?
Where I'm at. That's kind of the idea. But I don't feel like there's going to be any real long-term symptoms or anything. Multiple, for sure. That's more than one. Yes, that's perfect.
Would you be interested in an extension?
For sure. But none of those conversations happen. So it'll be a busy summer for the Warriors.
Yes, sir. Get Draymond up out of there. Everyone talking about trade Kuminga. Should trade Draymond. What does that sound?
You see what happened this year. Really uncertain about something. You walk into next year feeling like you get everybody back healthy with what you do have, that you can still at least push for that level.
Yeah, but I think we can approach it differently in the way that we build the year because we started the year with that as an aspiration. I've only been in one locker room for the last 17 years, and before you win the title, there was only like those first 2 years, like you're building, the foundation for what a championship team looks like, even though you had no idea what that really meant. Then you accomplish it, and everything else is based off of that. It's been that way since 2015. So I think we can reshape the narrative, like knowing in the back of our mind, like that is the ultimate goal. But we have to get back to the basics of what makes a good basketball team, a competitive basketball team every single night. Realize how hard it is to win in this league, but can we rethink, how we do things with the foundation that we've established? We don't have to keep, saying championship every day, even though we've experienced that. Can we just build the foundation again with what this team needs to do, with the way that the game is played now, how fast it is, how young and athletic it is, all those things. We have to kind of put everything on the drawing board to get back to, just being competitive every single night.
Steve said, what do you use whenever we coach out an inspiration meeting?
Was he in here like going crazy? Like, y'all give me some lines. I've only had one conversation with him, so I didn't get the. I'm learning on the fly. So please, sorry, continue.
But my question is, he certainly seems as engaged as ever in his 12th season.
Yeah.
And how do you view sort of he's still the right coach for where you guys are, and do you agree with it? Every coach has an expiration date, or can it go longer?
I think everything we've done is unprecedented, and there's only a few examples you can kind of look to in the history of basketball, especially in the modern era where when we started, again, the way the game is played has changed from 2013, 14, when we were kind of ascending to, or 14, 15 when Coach got here, where we were ascending to how it's played now, roster construction, like all those things. You have to adapt and evolve for sure. I think Coach is fully capable of doing that and thinking outside the box as we go. But to his point, and your spirit has to be in it, your mind has to be in it, your coaching staff, like every dynamic has to be on that journey with you. So only he can answer that. It sounds like he's put a lot of thought into it, but we'll have those conversations where I get to kind of understand where his mindset is. It's not like he was going to open up to me on that front over the last, or any point during the season because we still had a job to do.
Yeah, going back to the SUNS, basically, KD was here last year. He's no longer here. A lot of people thought the SUNS wouldn't be doing this well this year. What did you see on the court from them this season, in particular, this playing game that kind of just changed their mentality? It just looks like they got better this year without Kevin.
They got better, and they look different, and they figured out how to put the pieces together to, highlight what they could do, what their strengths are, what this particular group is. They're super talented, fast, athletic. Defensively, they like to, switch a lot, and you got Devin doing his thing as a playmaker and scorer. I heard Draymond talking about what Dylan's brought in terms of just a mentality. But you have a lot of, we call them the others, but a lot of guys who show up on a nightly basis. What Jordan Goodwin did tonight was incredible.
Jordan Goodwin.
And starting role when, you had, what's his name, Williams out. So, like, they seem to do it by committee, but they all play hard every night, and you're going to be in a track meet. And that's what it felt like tonight. So they did what they had to do. It'll be fun to watch them against OKC. I'm sure they're pretty confident they can go out and challenge the champs.
Yeah, I just want to see for a second. Did this season feel different for you guys knowing that you didn't have a contract?
No, it was more the injuries and the change of who we had available on a nightly basis halfway through the year. That was more the concern and the challenge that we had to face. I think he did a great job of not letting that be too much of a talking point within our circles, which that's what a professional does.
Did he literally say on the sideline there that this could be the last time?
He said, yes, I don't know what's going to happen, but if it is the last time, I just want to share this moment, which is to the point of, like, after laying it all out on the line for as long as we did during this game, that was kind of a jolt of a message, but he left the door open.
Great. All right, last one.
So the Suns, that's it. Step back. That's offseason in order to take a step forward. And Warriors, 5 years ago, had to do the same thing. Been playing and then got bounced out. And felt like, man, you got to take that forward course in the championship. Do you see similar or different scenarios in that way in which the Warriors have to take a step back, just like Suns take a step back? Really
Yeah, I think when you're at the bottom or you underperform based on your expectations, like I guess where we are right now, you have to assess where you're at and put your best foot forward to put a team together that can be competitive. They have more games ahead of them, so they're still writing their story. And however it turns out, I'm sure they're going to be proud of what they've accomplished this year. But there's 30 teams out there that are trying to do the exact same thing every year, and it's a super competitive league, and you have to hold on to whatever momentum you have when you get it. So they're on that ride and see how it goes.
I wouldn't say 30 teams. There's teams that are intentionally trying to lose. But, hey, man, that's going to wrap this one up, man. Hopefully y'all enjoy. I got to hear what Draymond and Curry had to say, man. I would listen to Steve, but damn, that shit going to be an hour long. That's going to wrap this one up, man. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. I'm out, man. Peace.